Hey, we are at Walmart here in El Paso and we are getting ready to head over to Juarez. We've got all four of the vans loaded down with the missionary or missions company that we're working with, which is Missions Ministry. And we've got some Hispanic drivers that work in Mexico. They are on staff, they live in Mexico, and they are driving us over through the border, and supposedly it could be like an hour long wait sitting there at the border waiting for the border patrol to go through our trailer and all of our goods and then decide how much they want to tax us in order to cross over. So anyway, just got some essentials for the family and we're loading up. Here's the group over there, including all of my family. So let the games begin. Hey, so we just arrived to the team campus and wow, it was definitely different coming in here. We are in like this secure compound. Here are the vans, but if you look behind me, like there's the guard station and you can't see, but there's razor wire up there along with like broken glass bottles that are like shards that are just like sitting on top of that wall. And the whole campus here is secured, but they have these cute little rooms or rooms, houses, units, cabins, whatever you call them. Anyway, so we just unloaded all the vans and trailers and everyone's getting all their stuff and putting it away, and then we're gonna go to dinner. I just heard the dinner bell, and then we're gonna go do a campus tour. So just getting settled in for the evening. No work tonight, but then we're gonna be starting out tomorrow. So it is Sunday today. Monday and Tuesday are gonna be our main work days. Wednesday we're gonna get up, eat breakfast, have our devotional prayer, and then kind of be on our way, traveling back to all of our homes. So I think that is one of my children back there in the purple coat. So anyways, they assured me that it was very secure on this campus, and there's like a playground too for the kids. They just let the kids just kind of like roam, and they say, you know, armed guard, there's only one way in and one way out, and the guard has to let you in by opening that huge gate, and he doesn't for anyone but the vans. So keep you updated. Bye. So we are just a couple minutes away from loading up in these vans over here and going to the site that the family is building their house, or we're building their house for them. They are required by the church there locally to have purchased their plot of land. So they have to be a landowner, and then we can build the house on their land. So today is going to be the main construction. Everything is laid out, all the pieces and boards and nails are all counted out, measured out. It's literally like a prefab scenario where you just put the puzzle pieces in, screw them, and continue on with the steps. So they make it really easy. They consider this like a tier 1 missions trip where it is family friendly and you can have a very positive experience. I kind of think it may be like glamping for campers, maybe not to that extreme, but we get to stay in these cute little cabins, and right outside these doors or these walls is just like third world. They have no running water. Their water gets trucked in once a week by the government. They have no sewage system. They have outhouses. They are literally living in these, whether they're block structures, campfires. At night it's really like hazy and the air is thick. Everyone seems to be having a fiesta around here outside these doors. But anyway, this little compound has running water. They have electricity. They have their guessing that's natural gas in there. We have heat and heat and AC units. Just got done with breakfast, which the kitchen staff, let me see. Yeah, this green building right here is the kitchen and the dining hall. And we were late We had devotion at 7 and then 7:30 and then breakfast at 8, but for some reason my phone did not change times and we were an hour late, so we missed devotion, made it into breakfast. I gotta change and get my work clothes on. I'll do some more videoing, but we got a tour last night and I wish that I had videoed because he really explained everything from their clinic. So not only are they doing the building of the houses, but they're really branching out and finding the extra needs or the additional needs in this area of Juarez, and they are creating this clinic, and this clinic sees all these locals. So there's socialized medicine here, but you have to have a social security card, you have to have a job in order to get that socialized medicine, and there's long hours of waiting for these doctors at these appointments. And so or you can private pay. But what he was saying is that these factory workers in this Juarez area, they are earning about $13 and 56 cents or something like that a day. And so to go and pay a $30 office visit for private medicine or private pay medicine is just not unaffordable. And sending your kids to a school where they need uniforms and they need all this stuff is just cost prohibitive for these families. And so anyway, this organization is branching out into the medical clinic. They see locals here for free. They have teams of doctors that come in on like a 2 to 4 to 7 day stint from all over the US. They come and they serve, and then they'll write prescriptions. They have a little pharmacy there. Also, they have biblioteca, which is a library, and they have local kids that come in, and they teach them about the gospel. They also teach them about reading and writing and arithmetic, and then also giving them computer skills and feeding them and giving them tennis shoes and a backpack and school supplies. And they accept like sponsorships for these children. So anyway, and those children oftentimes will go to college or trade school. For an example, there's one that is going to trade school to learn robotics so that he can go work in these manufacturing warehouses where they have these huge machines with arms that are doing a lot of the assembly of products. So, and of course you need a human to be able to fix those machines. So anyway, lots of opportunity, but it just seems like these folks just can't really get to the point of grabbing those opportunities. So in addition to the clinic and the library that hosts and sponsors these children and these adolescents, they're also doing a trade program, a trade school, where they will bring in instructors that can teach these locals how to build furniture and build cabinets and work on automobiles and hair cutting and all these skills that are really useful and can produce income, and also pipe fitters and welders. So anyway, lots going on here, pretty exciting, and I gotta go. I think I hear the kids playing basketball back there, trying to walk backwards without killing myself, and there's this guard in the guard station that's like wondering what the heck I'm doing. He's in that little green house. Anyway, all the staff that works here on this team compound comes from just the neighborhood, so they walk to work, which is pretty awesome. And this campus here is a 365-day campus, so they have teams coming in here, groups such as ours, all the time, and that is how they can justify and really use the resources here. I wish I would have recorded the tour yesterday so you could hear from his mouth all the awesome things that are going on, but I didn't, and that sucks. So moving along. I'll keep you updated, but this is what I got so far. Bye. So we're finally here, and this is the neighborhood that we are building in. And there's not a whole lot of like solid houses here, but they've got the foundation up for us, which is half the battle. That's why we can do it in just such a short period of time. But like you can see over there, lots of just pallet walls and just these, I don't know if you can see those, but they're just kind of a bunch of random boards, sheets of plywood just kind of tacked up. And anyway, yeah, so I'm just gonna continue to show you the progression, and that's really all I got to say. So many people, it's hard to know like where to start, but they got all the wood set out per walls with all the nails and everything, and so we're just gonna nail where they tell us to nail. So I'll tell you more later. We almost have all the walls assembled, and now we are putting some of the siding pieces on, and then we'll get those walls up. So everyone's working hard, even the kids. The guys are setting the nails in for us, and we just pound away. It's pretty awesome. Hey, so the gal that lives here, she is helping build right now, but she gave me permission to go and do a tour of her current home. So this is her, it's like that is the toilet right there. Like I said, they don't have sewer systems, so they have outhouses. But this is her sister's home, who is living somewhere else, and she is now here. The gal that we're doing the house for, she and her son who's 18, will be 19, who has special needs. So come and see the house. So first off, we have, this is kind of where we walk into the front. Here it looks like she has some of her supplies in her garden, and collecting some containers. And then this next room is where she has a lot of her wood, where she's doing repairs and making additions to the home. And then we are moving in. It's a little bit on the darker side, but here, this is her bedroom, where she lives with her son. Dirt floored, sand floor. There's a little bit of carpet, and then here's a bed that they share, and then there's a futon. And then walking into the this is their kitchen and their bathroom. So this is where they eat, and then they also have showering. She said it's mucho frío, so it's very cold. You can see that the lights, you know, this is not a home where it is totally like secured and dried in. So, and I don't know exactly what the weather here is, but I'm guessing rainy because of the other houses around here that have tarps and stuff all up on their roof. So anyway, we are working really hard. I already have a souvenir. Look at that right there. Yep, hit the thumb with the hammer, classic. And I feel like the cartoon where it's just like so big and throbbing and like, yep. So I'll be going home with my first souvenir, and I'll be able to remember for about a year, because that's what it's going to take to grow that nasty black thumb out. So we are getting close. We've got walls going up, so I think we're into our second hour here. Walls are going up. We've got the roof trusses right there ready to go be put on after these walls are up, and I'll just keep you posted. Okay, so I helped them get the one truss up, and then they did the other, and now the guys are in there and they are securing that to the frame, the perimeter there. And what is everyone else doing? I don't know, sometimes there's a little bit of standing around and waiting, but that's okay. We're making good time, and the kids are over there playing near the, I'm not sure what that hole is. Maybe that's where they bury the bodies, I don't know. Okay, so we have this main living area, and then we've got this L-shaped wall that comes around, and then there's going to be this open porch. And so we've got the 12 by 36 plus this additional area. Anyway, it's coming along for sure. So we got to get that third wall up that's like over here. It's laying down right here. And then we'll get that truss up, and then we'll get the roof going, and this is going to be a covered porch too. So 2 bedrooms and a kitchen, living room, and then an open porch. Okay, so they got that 3rd wall up there, and so now we have this L-shaped interior structure with this open porch. So yay! It seems like by the minute things are changing, and when you have a small house like this, you see drastic changes in not much time, which gives you like huge payoff. The feeling of accomplishment. So, yay! So here's the tour of the inside, and the open porch, and then this other area. So, like I said, well, it's kind of more of a V shape. So this is the area: 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, and a living area. Here comes the last roof truss coming in right now and getting set. Ooh, that's my husband right there. Smile, wave. Oh, you don't hear me? Okay, here comes the last roof truss getting lifted up. Oh, up, down, up, down. Let's see here. Okay. Ooh, stretch. Yes. Okay, this is the roof that goes over the covered porch. Heave ho! Okay. And we do have a language barrier, so we have a lot of staff that are Spanish only speaking only. 1 or 2 can speak decent English, and then most of us cannot speak any Spanish except for baño and taco and agua. So there it is. There it is in its most basic completed stage, and now we're going to be getting the OSB on the roof and be putting the corrugated metal on top, and then finishing the inside, sheetrocking it. I think we're going to sheetrock and paint tomorrow, or maybe sheetrock today and then paint tomorrow. So that's all I got. So we're putting in windows now, and so we have one that's being caulked here. We got one that's getting installed here. The guys are on the roof doing the OSB, and then this is the current home right here that I did the walkthrough of. And I don't know. Oh, they're putting 6 sheets of OSB in the roof. So anyway, that's where we are right now. It is coming along. It's moving right along, and here we got another window in, and we're running electrical here. Got that, what is that, the 3rd window, and then I think there's 4th one back there. Woo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 windows in here. So plus insulation on the ceiling, we're running wires to overhead lighting and electrical boxes here. They run the wires for the electrical, but the family doesn't have electrical brought in. No power is brought into the house yet, but it's something that can be done. So we wire it, and then that way they have it in case they choose to get power to the house here. So we got the structure up, the roof, insulation, the wiring, and this is Juana and her son Raul. These are the 2 that are receiving this home. They are super excited because, where is it? Back here is where they have been living for a long time previously. So they are just super excited, and they helped do the build today. So we're all loading up in all the vans, and we're headed back to the team camp to get lunch. And then we're going to go to Point Zero, which is a organization for the disabled out kind of in a desolate area. And we're going to go bring some candy and just spend some time with those folks. So that's all I got. So I'm actually in the clinic to get my finger, a hole bored in it to release that blood. So I am a recipient of the clinic, the medical services here on the campus. So wasn't planning on it, but I'm glad they're here. Hey, we're here at Point Zero, and this is a community where people come who have struggles with drug addiction or mental health or something that requires them to need some additional care. And so they have like a campus here, these red buildings. These are our vans from the missions ministry, but these red cabins per se are where the residents stay, and this is their toileting facilities, and then they have some outdoor, like they have a pot of water that's boiling for showers. But we're here just hanging out with the residents. We brought some guitars, and there's games, Mexican Train that the residents play, I guess a lot. They just kind of hang out here in the open commons area most of the day. And so we brought some goodies to share with them, and we're just spending some time getting to know them, although there is quite a language barrier, but we can laugh, that's a universal. And sharing baked goods and peanuts and M&Ms. Who doesn't love that? So anyway, our kids are just playing around, playing with some of the other kids that came from the team camp. There aren't any children here. This is for adults. Just different way of living. Definitely get to get a fresh perspective on the privilege that we have, what I call the first world privilege. No matter what race or ethnicity you are, just being in the U.S. lends you to have a privilege that is not this. This is something else. And we're here for an hour getting to know these folks, spending some time engaging with them, just letting them know that, you know, we value them and we don't judge them. And then we go on our way. But they're here day in and day out, 365. And that's a lot. That's a lot to think about. And that's all I got. Hey, so we're out early again today, second day, our last day, and we are starting to paint. As you can see right here, this gal is doing the body. We're starting with the body, and then we're going to do the trim. The guys are inside doing the sheetrocking, as you can hear, and mudding. We won't have time for it to dry to paint the interior, so we're going to leave the paint for the mom and her son to do at another time. So we're going to be doing the paint, and the kids are going to be helping with that, and then we are going to that's going to take about 2 hours, and then we're going to move all of the stuff that's in these trailers into the house for them, and then we're going to ask them to leave for about an hour, and then we're going to decorate with the things that we have brought as a team down. So it's another exciting day. This thing is going to be done in what, 3 hours, 3.5 hours, 4 hours. So pretty exciting. And then we're going to have a ceremony later, which is a dedication ceremony for the family. They're going to get a refrigerator, they're going to get beds, they have a water system that's going in. So much cool stuff. Okay, so we got the body done, and the guys are continuing to get the drywall up there, up inside, and then they're going to start mudding. We're doing, of course, the back, working on the fascia there, the soffit actually. The soffit gets 2 coats of paint, and we are trying to let the body dry that's close to the trim, because then we're going to be putting white trim, and as you know, white paint with not dry purple paint gives us a nice beautiful lavender, which will not be so blatant when we're trying to paint the trim. Here's the back here, and that's done. The kids have been a huge help, just trying to get that all wrapped up, and then we're going to switch to that trim. The ladies are also painting the new outhouse, and this is of course, the existing home for the family. Yeah, so. And that is the last side there. So lots to do still with paint. You know, it's always the last of the detail work that's just like never ending. It's like, oh, just all that fine, you know, cutting in. So anyway, okay, so we got pretty much all the trim done, all the body done. The interior is all dry walled and mudded, and some locals have brought some donuts and Coca-Cola because I guess that's what they eat all the time. So we are having a snack break here, and I think they are finishing up the outhouse there and painting it to coordinate with the main house. So I'll bring you in and show you the inside. All right, so this is one of the bedrooms, and then we have the second bedroom, very nice. And then we have last room, which is the kitchen and the family area. So all the ceilings, all the lights are in, and everything is mudded, and then the family will paint. We will leave the paint in. So that's it. Okay, so this is the finished product, and this is Mama's room here. She has some clothes, and all her bedding is done in a brand new bed with mattress, and her drapes are up, and then her son's room is right here. He got a brand new bed with all his bedding, mattress, some clothes, a beautiful rug, and also a drape here, and then the kitchen with all the appliances. So we got the stove here and the refrigerator, and we're taking care of a drape snafu because someone lost the last brackets to hang up the drapes, the curtain rods. So anyway, you're gonna have that. So it takes about 5 people to get that drape up, and we're gonna do the dedication ceremony now. So
same thing I told you. So esto es una dedicación. Es nada más un simbolismo en representación de que ellos están transfiriendo la casa a usted. Ya es suya, pero es nada más un simbolismo, como le digo. Entonces, lo que va a pasar es que van a tener la llave va a dar la vuelta acá y cada uno de ellos va a decir algunas palabras. Una vez que ellos terminen, es el turno de ustedes dos, de poder agradecer al grupo, de poderle agradecer a Dios. Recuerde que hoy en la noche va a hablar otra vez en la iglesia. Entonces, sálvese algunas palabritas para la tarde.
Eso sí me da miedo.
No se preocupe, nadie le va a hacer nada. Entonces, va a hablar allá y me da chance para traducirle, para poder que ellos sepan lo que usted les está diciendo.
¿Y yo hablo primero?
No, ellos primero. Yo le digo ya cuando le toque y luego el pastor va a decir algunas palabras y ya terminamos. Okay?
Okay, guys are ready. Well, it's been our pleasure to come down and help build for you.
Ha sido un placer poder haber venido y construir para ustedes.
Raul is very proud of all the work you did.
Dice que está orgulloso del trabajo que hiciste.
And Juana, very proud of all the work you did.
También orgulloso del trabajo que usted hizo.
It was just awesome. We felt your hearts.
Dice que fue tan increíble que sintieron el corazón de ustedes.
And we're so happy to be here and be a part of God blessing you.
Y muy feliz de estar aquí y ser parte de la bendición de Dios para ustedes.
Thank you. When I first met you at dinner, you told me how much God had changed your life.
Cuando primeramente la conoció, allá cuando fueron a comer, dice que usted le habló de cuánto Dios había cambiado su vida.
And I want to tell you how much I see God in your family.
Y él quiere hacerles saber cuánto él mira a Dios en la familia de ustedes.
I love your compassion and your dedication, and you really touched our hearts.
Dice que ama su compasión, su dedicación, y eso tocó el corazón de ellos.
I hope you enjoy this house.
Y espera que disfrute de esta casa.
God bless you both.
Dios los bendiga a los dos.
that was really good.
Eres una persona hermosa
And you are such a hardworking,
y tú eres un gran trabajador, un trabajador.
and it's been a pleasure to build alongside of you
Y ha sido un placer construir a la par de ustedes
in your new beautiful home.
en su casa nueva.
Thank you. We will never forget you.
Gracias, nunca se van a olvidar de ustedes.
And God bless you.
Dios los bendiga.
God bless you, and God bless your home.
Dios los bendiga y bendiga su hogar. There you go, Les.
Well, but he said if you don't know what to say, just say
God bless you.
Dios los bendiga. Dios los bendiga, dicen todos.
Juana, Raúl,
Juana y Raúl,
it has been so wonderful to meet you.
ha sido maravilloso conocerles.
We pray that you will love your new home as we have loved building every bit of it for
Su
you
oración
today.
es que ustedes puedan amar su nuevo hogar, así como ellos han amado construirlo para ustedes.
We have been blessed to meet you both,
Están siendo bendecidos ellos por conocerles a ustedes.
and we pray that you will have long life and good, joyful times in your new
Y
home.
que tengan
We love
una vida larga y también que pues tengan buenos recuerdos aquí en su hogar.
you, and we love you.
Y les aman.
God bless you.
Dios les bendiga. Let it out.
God bless you.
Dios los bendiga.
And thank you for helping me with the call team.
Y que gracias porque le ayudaron con el poner el costume.
God bless you.
Que Dios los bendiga.
God bless you.
Que Dios los bendiga.
God bless you in the new home.
Que Dios bendiga en su nuevo hogar.
God bless you.
Dios bendiga.
God bless you.
Igual.
God bless you both.
A los dos, que Dios los bendiga.
It was fun to build the house,
Fue divertido construir la casa.
and you guys are very nice.
Y
Very
ustedes
nice to
son
us.
personas muy bonitas.
God bless you.
Dios los bendiga.
I hope you enjoy your new home,
Espero que disfruten su nuevo hogar
and God bless you.
y que Dios los bendiga.
Congratulations.
Felicidades en su nuevo hogar
And God is great.
y Dios es bueno.
God bless you.
Dios los bendiga.
We feel blessed to be able to build this home,
¿Se sienten bendecidos por haber podido construir este hogar?
and pray that you keep God in the center,
Y que espera que ustedes mantengan a Dios en el centro de este hogar
and that He would fill this place.
y que llenen este lugar. Te amo.
Thank you for being a blessing to us.
Gracias por ser una bendición para ellos.
And I've been really blessed just by your beautiful smiles and hugs.
Dice que ha sido bendecida solo con sus lindas sonrisas y abrazos
And we'll be praying for you.
y van a estar orando por ustedes.
God bless you both.
Que Dios los bendiga a los dos.
May the Lord bless you and keep you.
Que el Señor les bendiga y les guarde.
May His face shine upon you.
Que el Señor haga resplandecer su rostro sobre ustedes y les dé paz.
Pues mi oración es de que cada persona que
My prayer is
esté
that
pie en este
every
lugar,
person that comes to
que
this house,
pueda sentir la presencia de
they
Dios
can feel the presence of God
y que ellos puedan ver a Dios y conocer a Dios a través de
and that
tu
they can see
testimonio,
God and get to know God through
a
you,
través de todas estas personas que están aquí.
and also God reflecting to all these people in here too.
Dios les bendiga.
God bless you.
Bendiga.
God bless you.
Thank you for letting us come to build this house
Gracias por permitirles venir a hacer esta casa.
that you will make a home with God in the center of.
Que ustedes lo hagan un hogar con Dios en el centro de este hogar.
We thank you and may God bless you.
Que les dan muchas gracias. Que Dios los bendiga.
The Bible tells us about the light of Jesus.
La Biblia nos habla acerca de la luz de Jesús.
And when I looked into your eyes and I met you,
Cuando mira sus ojos y la conoció,
I see the light of Jesus
él ve la luz de Jesús en usted.
in you and your beautiful son.
En usted y en su hermoso hijo.
So may that light stay in your heart,
Que esa luz siempre
in
permanezca
good
en su
times and in
corazón,
bad.
en los
And
buenos
may
tiempos
God,
y en los malos.
and may God bless your home and you will be in my heart.
Y que Dios bendiga su hogar y usted va a estar en el corazón de ellos siempre.
God bless you.
Dios te bendiga.
Thank you for allowing us to come here and get to know you and
Gracias por
build
permitirles venir y conocerles
this beautiful home for you.
y construir esta hermosa casa para
We
ustedes.
wish you all the best and
Les desean lo mejor
may the Lord bless you.
y que el Señor les bendiga siempre.
Thank you
Muchas gracias
for giving us this opportunity
por darles a ellos
to
esta
serve you
oportunidad de servirles
in the name of Christ.
en el nombre de Jesús.
And we present you this Bible
Quiere presentarle esta Biblia
so that you can read it
para que ustedes lo
and
puedan
everything.
leerla y todo.
Read it every day.
Cada día.
These are God's words spoken for you,
Que cada día
His truths and His
permite
promises.
que la palabra de Dios hable a través de ustedes y que las promesas en la Biblia son verdades.
And this is for, oh,
Picture?
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. You want to say, you're going to hold it and say God bless you? All right. God bless you. There's a story in the Bible
Hay una historia en la Biblia
where Jesus talks about how when we're given little
donde Dios habla de cuando damos un poco
and we take care of it,
y que lo cuidamos.
He blesses us with more.
Entonces, cuando Dios nos da algo poco y nosotros lo cuidamos, Dios nos bendice con más.
When I got to walk around your house,
Cuando Él entró
over
a tu
there,
casa,
I saw how you took care of all those plants.
ya vio cómo Él te cuidas de las plantas que están ahí.
And you took care of all the stuff that you had, the kitchen and everything. You kept it as neat as you could.
Y se mira lo mejor que usted pudo hacer ahí.
And God has blessed you with a home.
Entonces cuidó eso y ahora Dios le está dando este hogar.
So may God bless this house for you.
Entonces que el Señor bendiga esta casa para usted.
So,
Ponga su mano derecha. ¿Esa es su mano derecha?
Sí.
Sí. Su mano derecha.
See?
And now, like that, hold it and smile. Hold on, let me take a picture, please.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
This is for our Facebook page.
There you go.
1, 2, 3. Yo también quiero decirle algo. I want to say something too. Esta bendición no solo es de las personas que están acá. I cannot translate myself. Maybe you can help me, Priscilla. So le digo que esta bendición no viene solo de las personas que están aquí enfrente.
This blessing is not just from all of you guys that are here.
Hay mucha otra gente que no pudo venir,
There's a lot of other people that couldn't come,
pero ellos contribuyeron
but they were part of this.
para que usted pudiera tener su hogar.
So you can
A
have
través de
your house.
oraciones,
Through prayer,
a través de donaciones
through donations,
y solamente deseando cosas buenas para ustedes.
and just wishing you the very best of everything.
Ahora es su turno
Now it's your turn
de poder
to be able
ayudar a otras personas.
to help others.
Entonces los vecinos,
The neighbors,
ellos pueden ser bendecidos
they can be blessed
a través de ustedes.
through you.
Entonces hay que compartir
Let's share
el amor de Dios para los
the
demás.
love of God.
Amen.
Amen.
Tú primero, Raúl. Tu mamá cierra.
Sí. Muchas gracias a todos. Y de-
Thank you very much, everyone.
Dios los bendiga.
May God bless you.
Ay, por este gran hogar
For this beautiful house.
y muchas gracias
And thank you again.
a todos.
To all of you. Gracias.
Bueno, pues primeramente Dios me los bendiga a todos
First of all, may God bless you all.
y por esta gran bendición que yo sé que todos ustedes, como dijo el hermano,
This is a great bless, and I know that all of you
hubo más personas que en oración
did help
me
for this,
ayudaron
and even more people,
y que ustedes estuvieron aquí
and you were
presentes.
here present.
Ay, yo no sé cómo agradecerles, pero
I really
sí,
don't know how
sí
to
les digo que
say
yo
thank you.
me voy a poner en las
No.
manos de Dios
But I'll put myself in God's hands
para seguir así y tener un testimonio de decir que las bendiciones sí
to
existen.
continue serving, and my testimony can actually help the others, saying that blessings, they do exist.
Porque me dio la oportunidad de conocerlos, que me siento tan
And also,
bendecida.
thanks to God for giving me the opportunity to get to meet you, and I feel very grateful.
porque lo más importante son ustedes que
Because the most
vinieron sin
important thing is that you
conocerme.
guys came without knowing us.
Y pues que Dios me los bendiga y muchas gracias. Ya no,
May
ya
God
no
bless
sé
you.
cómo.
Thank you. And I just
Todo
don't
lo que
have words
siento
to
aquí.
express everything that I have in my chest.
Nice.
Muchas gracias.
Bueno, Dios les bendiga.
God bless you.
Quiero platicarles una historia.
I want to tell you a story.
Esa historia la hicieron ustedes sin
And the story is you.
quizás sin darse cuenta.
Maybe you guys didn't know.
Pero cuando ella llega a pedir casa,
When she came to the church and
se acercaron a la iglesia
she
por
had
casa.
the request for the house.
Pero estando ahí, ella recibió a Cristo y
But
Raúl.
while they were at the church, they ended up accepting God.
Y cuando ellos reciben a Cristo, ya no me preguntaban por casa.
When they did receive Christ, they were no longer asking for the house.
Porque ellos le dieron más, no sé, más importancia al Señor.
Because they felt that God was more important than the house.
Y luego ella invitó a un amigo.
And then she did invite a friend.
Y resulta que ese amigo se convirtió a Cristo.
And now that friend
Aceptó a
became
Cristo.
Christian too. He accepted God.
Entonces,
Same day.
vean qué bendición es. Ustedes son una
See
gran bendición
what a great blessing. So you guys are a
para
great
que
blessing.
la gente conozca a Cristo.
Also for the people to get to know God.
Entonces, son ellos dos.
So it's them two.
Y luego la otra persona
And
que
then the other
invitaron,
person.
que es amigo de ella.
And it's used their friend.
Y desde que ellos aceptaron a Cristo,
Since they actually became Christians,
han sido fieles, no han faltado a la iglesia.
they've been very faithful, going to every service.
Y el próximo verano se van a bautizar.
And then next summer they're gonna be baptized.
Le doy gracias a Dios y a ustedes que
I
hicieron
give thanks to
este
God,
bonito,
thanks to God and to you
esta evangelización
for making this
por
sort
medio de
of
la casa.
evangelism through this house.
Dios les bendiga.
God bless you. Pásale en medio, vamos a orar por usted. So we're gonna pray for them and then we'll take a group picture. Pásale en medio, vamos a orar por los dos. All right, so feel free to put your hands in them. We're gonna pray for them. We're gonna do some sort of short-term prayer. I'm gonna start and I'm gonna let the pastor finish. So just feel free to jump in whenever you feel like. Okay, Señor, gracias por este momento, gracias por tu bendición, gracias porque tú eres fiel y bueno, Señor. Gracias, Padre, porque tú contestas nuestras oraciones y siempre todo es en tu tiempo, por su tiempo es perfecto. Bendice a Juana, bendice a Raúl, Señor. Ayúdalo, Padre, con cualquier problema, con cualquier, Padre, habilidad especial que tenga. Que seas tú llenándolo, Padre, de tu presencia y de tu amor. Tú puedes hacer grandes milagros como esta casa, Señor.
Father, I pray that the seeds of the blessing of this house will just be the beginning, Lord, and that you'll put your roots down through Pastor Miguel and Elizabeth and through Juan and Raul, and Lord, that you would touch the community through this house. Thank you for the West Bowles community, many who have prayed and many who have donated, and pray that we can continue to come down here and thank you for the blessings. Help us communicate this to our friends as we look to continue to come down and bless families like this.
Do the picture, I'm sorry. So let's have them in front and the rest of the team in the back, please.
Well, we could also, we could do like a Google Drive.
Oh, here, let's get through.
All the pictures when we're done too. And
You can just follow that. It's like you're walking with them.
We have a bunch of photos in this one.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
¡Ay! ¡Mira, Octavio! ¡Mira, está bonito! ¡Mira! ¡Ricardo! ¡No vienes lo mío! ¡Ahí está! ¡Qué bonito! ¡Oh! ¡Gracias! Thank you.
So we just got to the orphanage. It's about 45 minutes away from the team camp. And so lots of older kids here. And there are a lot of kids that don't have parents, but then they said that there are kids that have parents that drop them off here for the week while the parents go work, and then they come back for the weekend and then drop them off for the week, and this is what they do. I don't know. So we're here to do some crafts. We're here to share some baked goods with them. We're here to do some games, play a little bit of pickup soccer, a little bit of volleyball, and spend a couple hours here just spending time with the kids and having a good time. So we just made it across the border, had to get out and walk, go through all the x-ray machines, pull out all of our bags, do all that song and dance. As you can see, the wall right behind us there. And but we all got out. None of us got detained. We didn't try and smuggle any fruits and vegetables. And now we're on our way back to El Paso to get into our own vehicles and then head back to our own houses. So we're up for another 10-hour drive, I think, from El Paso to Littleton, Colorado. So it's been a good trip. I'll give more detail later, hopefully in a summary. Just trying to process it all. Lots in the last couple hours. So